Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you everything about polynomials. Well, most of them. Most of everything. How to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, divide, and factor polynomials. Let's start by adding and subtracting. Let's say we have something like this. 3x to the fourth minus 3x minus 3x minus 3x to the fourth. So when we have a plus sign, we could just add. When we have a minus sign, we should, everything here is going to be the opposite, basically. So we're going to have 3x to the fourth minus 3x minus 3x plus 3x to the fourth. We can simplify. 3x to the fourth plus 3x to the fourth is 6x to the fourth. Negative 3x minus 3x is minus 6x. So our solution is 6x to the fourth minus 6x. Let me give you a bit longer example for you to try. So we have something like 4x squared plus 7x cubed y squared minus negative 6x squared minus 7x cubed y squared. Alright, so there is a minus sign. See, we're going to have the opposite of these terms. So we're going to have 4x squared plus 7x cubed y squared. Minus of minus becomes plus. And minus of negative 7x cubed y squared is positive 7x cubed y squared. Now you can simplify this. 4x squared plus 6x squared is 10x squared. And 7x cubed y squared plus 7x cubed y squared is 14x cubed y squared. You can also write this as 14x cubed y squared plus 10x squared. They're basically the same thing. That's how you can add and subtract polynomials. Now, I'm going to show you how to multiply polynomials. So we have something like 7k minus 3 times k squared minus 2k plus 7 If you don't know how to multiply polynomials yet, you can go to my YouTube channel and check out my multiplying polynomials video. It'll show you how to multiply. So if you're here who already knows how to do it, then we can do it. So 7k times k squared, and then 7k times k negative 2k, 7k times 7, and then negative 3 times k squared, negative 3 times negative 2k, and negative 3 times positive 7. So we could start 7k times k squared, or 7k times k is 7k cubed. 7k times negative 2k is minus 14k. 7k times 7 is 49k. Now, negative 3 times k squared is minus 3k squared. Negative 3 times negative 2k is 6k, so positive 6k. And the last term, negative 3 times 7 is minus 21. Now once we expand it, now we can simplify terms. So 7k cubed minus 3k cubed is 4k cubed. Negative 14k squared, negative 14k plus 49k plus 6k is, so negative 14k plus 49k, or 49k minus 14k is the same as 30k. 30k plus 6k is 36k. So plus 36k. But we also have a minus 3k squared. So we can add that minus 3k squared. And we notice we have one constant term of minus 21. You don't have to write it in this order. You can put 4k cubed minus 3k squared plus 36k minus 21, but they're basically the same thing. Try another example of that. So we have 7r squared minus 6r minus 6 times 2r minus 4. Same thing, I'm going to multiply everything out. So 7r squared times 2r is 14r cubed. 7r squared times negative 4 is minus 28r squared. Now we're going to multiply these terms with these terms and then negative 6 with these terms. So negative 6r times 2r is minus 12r squared. And then negative 6r times negative 4 is 24r. Now negative 6 times 2r is a minus 12r. Finally, negative 6 times negative 4 is a positive 24. Now what we can do is combine these terms. So the highest raised power is cubed, so 14r cubed, nothing else. Minus 28r squared minus 12r squared is going to be a negative 40r squared. (24r minus 12r is a plus 12r, and plus 24. That's what you get, 14r cubed minus 40r squared plus 12r plus 24. Now the thing I'm going to show you is how to factor trinomials when you don't have any common factor and when a is greater than 1. So let's say we have 3p squared minus 2p minus 5. Right now you don't have any common factor. So what you do is you take a and multiply it with c, giving us p squared minus 2p minus 15. Can you factor this? Well, let's see. What two numbers multiply to negative 15 but add to negative 2? That's 5 and 3. But negative 5 and 3. You're thinking, what about the 3? So what we're going to do is see if these negative 5 and 3 are divisible by 3. Let's see. So you divide by 3. Divide by 3. So negative 5 divided by 3 is not divisible equally. So we're going to have, just bring it to the front, giving us 3p minus 5. However, p plus 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we can divide that and have p plus 1. It's how you factor a trinomial in a cool way. Now, I'm going to show you how to factor by grouping. And if you haven't seen my factor by grouping video, you can go check it out now. Now, we have multiple variables. So let's say we have 12x cubed, 12x squared u plus 3x squared v plus 28 yu plus 7yv. All right, first we got to group the first two terms or find the GCF of these terms. So let's see, we have 3x squared. It looks like 3x squared is our greatest common factor for this section. 3x squared, you get 4u, and 12x squared divided by 3x squared v is plus v. And the greatest common factor between 28uv and 7yv is 7y. 7y, we get, grouping that, we get 4u plus v. Now we can group these terms because they have the same factor. So we can get 3x squared plus 7y times 4u plus v. Thanks for watching. In the next video, I'll show you how to divide polynomials. Thank you and goodbye.